ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to round 2 here at the Silverstone National Layout. Now, I'm hoping today will go better than last week. That was a bit of a shambles for me. I struggled from the first race till the final race, but you can see qualifying here. So far, not really nailing our corners, not really doing what I would normally expect from myself, but we're trying our best, and we're hoping to settle down into a nice race. But qualifying is not really our speciality on this game. As you can see, we've nailed a 18.113, which is not too bad, I suppose, but it's good enough. It'll do just enough to put us in a decent position. And as you can see now, we're gearing up for the grid, which is a rolling start in this series. So you can see that we're all getting ready to go, and in a moment you're going to hear the man, the myth, the legend, the guy that opened every NASCAR race to start the race today.
Boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go racing, boys!
See, so far, not a bad start, and we let him get our races underway every week. Slightly wide there, with a bit of contact as well from, I don't know if that was Woody that hit us, or Unku. I believe it was Woody. But now we're just trying to settle down, just find our way through as we're side by side. That's not ideal. That is not great through there. Trying to hold our position as Woody goes wide. Unku's there. Got another driver on the inside, which I believe is... Who is that on the inside? It's got a Valentino Rossi esque livery, so it is a very nice looking car. I think it's Toaster Lord. It is Toaster Lord. As we go down the inside of Woody, not quite. And we're trying our best just to settle down into this race and do what we can. As you can see, we get a bit of contact there from Unku. Toaster Lord's throwing it down the inside of us. The conditions aren't the best, but they're not the worst at the same time. So we're just trying to run our race and see what we can do. And so far, not too shabby. As we're now going on to lap number 4. Little jump forward there. Got Woody just in front of us, trying to battle him nicely now. See if we can get onto the back end of Woody. I think we can actually pass this man. I think we've just got a pace advantage, and we could probably make this overtake. As we go a little bit deep, which means now Toaster Lord is sniffing around behind us. Toaster Lord is going to be a menace, I believe, to us in this race. And we're just trying to hope for the best here, really. Settle down, hope that this works. As you see, we're going side by side already. Hard braking, little bit of contact, but move made. We're up into P9. Nice overtake, and I don't think he's going to come back at us. You can see his little bronze-looking car is still there side by side of us right now. He is still being a menace, and he's still not going away, as he's now going to go down the inside into the next corner, which is my weakest corner on this track. As you can see, I slid it in really deep, late braking, and we do stop the car just about. As now we're settling down. We're not very good into the entrance of this corner, but on the exit we're superb. As Woody turns off sideways, but we get the exit and we get the position, or do we? He's still there, side by side coming through what is the last corner on this track, on this version, and we're still maintaining our position. P8 at the moment. I don't think Woody's going to throw it down the inside. We're just braking late enough, and that is move made. P8, good overtake from us. As we look behind us, you see Woody's gone off the track. Now Toaster Lord is the driver behind us. Toaster Lord, like I said, I think he's going to be a menace to us in this race, and I don't think we're going to be able to clear him. So he is right behind us. He is a very quick driver. We've got a lot of mutual respect. We watch each other's lives, and yeah, he's a nice guy overall. So you can see the gap here on lap 7. He is right behind us, and you can see that he is hounding us, and he is going to make our life a living nightmare for the rest of this race, because I think he's got a pace advantage. But can he find the way past? Can he get the move successfully to overtake us and move up a position? That is, I mean, that could go either way, to be honest with you. As you can see, we are currently holding him off, and you can see the exit we get off that final corner compared to him is beautiful, and this is one of the biggest overtaking spots on the track. He did speak to me after the race about this. As you can see now, we jump onto lap 13, and he is still directly behind us. He is still there. We're still keeping him off at the moment, but you can see what I mean. He is just really, really good into the corners. We are really good out of the corners. And any position that he can overtake us, because we're getting the exits, it's causing him a few issues. And he's not able to actually make that overtake. But into the braking zones in this car, we are just not that confident. We're better in this car on exits. But the problem is, on most other cars I drive, I'm way better on entry to the corner, on braking. But yeah, right now, we're doing everything we can. We're keeping him behind us. Can we continue to keep him behind us as we now go on to lap 14 in a moment? Are we going to keep Toaster behind us? He is still directly behind us, but he is a lot closer than he has ever been into turn 1 here, which... Is it Luffield? Abbey? No, I don't think it's Abbey. I think it might be Luffield, but I'm not 100% sure. But we have still got him right behind us. As now, he is now making a move. Is he going for it? We're going to give him the space. We're going to give him all the space because we respect the man. We brake. We stop it on the apex. We've got nowhere to go. And these cars are all about momentum. Because once you lose that momentum, you ain't going anywhere. As you can see, now he is losing feet down this straight bit by bit. You can see he's gone up to 24, but now he's in the slipstream. Is he going to throw it down the inside of us here into this corner? No, we go really late, but I think we go too late, and he goes down the inside. Can we now come back at him? I'm not good with tracking corner names around here, but I know this is the final corner on this layout of Silverstone. As you can see, the exit, are we going to get the superior exit? No, not this time. It looks like Toaster Lord might have got the superior exit. We'd slightly lean on him through there, just so we don't have a huge crash. A slight little lean, slow him down, take away some momentum as well. As you can see, Dwarf is right behind us as well. As we go deep in here, and we still have the position. We are doing Toaster Lord's head in right now. He has got the pace, and you can see Dwarf is now trying to sniff his way to get past us. And we're just going to try and brake as late as we can, so we're not in the middle of two cars. We don't like being in the middle. As Toaster Lord has pushed us onto the curb, side by side through here. You can see another driver's coming into the equation now, just Unku, who is a team member of Swordfish with me. As you can see, Toaster Lord finally, after about 7 or 8 laps, sat behind us, maybe even 9 laps, sat behind us, could not make that move. And he finally gets past us as we sniff down the inside, but we know there is nothing we can do to stop him now. He has got that overtake, and pretty much I don't think I can battle him because he has the pace advantage. I just managed to defend really well for those laps, kept him behind us, hindered him, and did everything we could. As you can see now, we are actually losing ground on him now. He's passed us. He's just got the confidence to pull away in his car as you go on to lap 17, and we're still sat behind him, but not as close as I would like to be to make a move. So we're just going to settle down, hopefully bring this car back. As you can see, it's now lap 18 of 19. We've got our teammate just Unku behind us, not a teammate of this series, but a teammate of Swordfish. You can see on the back of our car as we go deep in here. Toaster Lord is actually catching the driver in front as well, which I wasn't doing. So you can see he's got the pace advantage. You can see we're now parking the car on the apex, so Unku's got nowhere to go. We're getting the exits as well because we are stopping in mid-corner, so he's not got the momentum to carry the speed down the straight. And we are keeping him behind us. P9 right now would be our best finish of the season because we didn't do very well at Watkins Glen, and we did not race at Laguna Seca because we were unable to attend. But this is fine. As it stands, this is fine. P9 would be great for the team as well. We're battling, hopefully, for P2 in the championship, but because I missed that one round, probably P3, definitely P3. We got a good gap over P4. As you can see, Unku now is right behind us. Our teammate Michaels, I don't know where he is right now. No idea where he is on track, but I'm presuming he's in the battle for the podium. He's normally up there somewhere there or thereabouts. But we are preparing for the next round as well, which will not be recorded for YouTube. I'm going to say that now. The next 2 rounds will be live streamed only. So if I get if I manage to save the VODs and edit them, you'll get them on YouTube. But if I cannot, then unfortunately it'll just be Twitch. Hopefully catch them live, or you can watch the VODs back if the VODs work. I don't know, because at the moment they don't seem to be saving any VODs for me, so I need to go on there and figure out why. But yeah, you can see lap 19, we're going to come home. P9, head off Unku. can't complain with that. Nice little result. Very, very, very happy with that performance as we get into race 2.
Boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go racing, boys!
As he gets us underway again as we try and throw it down the inside of Dwarf. Umku's going around the outside of us. We've got Toaster Lord, who's just nudged us, as you know before. This is a reverse grid race. As you can see, Toaster Lord is trying to run around the outside of us. I don't know if we can stop him. I don't know where his numbers are in his car. I don't see his numbers, actually. I thought he had numbers on his car, but I don't see them anywhere. And they don't seem very visible. But unless it's down there. Oh, I can see it, actually. It's in the black bit. But yeah, you can see we're battling now. We've got massive numbers. Everyone else has gone for the small number. Oh, as you can see, we lost the back end down the straight, aquaplaning all over the place. Unku tried not to hit him. Toaster Lord side by side of us. Dwarf's there as well. The reverse grid causes carnage. We've got DOR Harland, who we're battling side by side with as well. As we let Unku go, Dwarf's there. He spins us slightly, gets on the back of our car, and we enter the pit lane because of that. Not very happy, but lap 1 pit. And it's the best strategy, so I've been told. You'll see a few livery changes going into the next race as well. That's another thing you'll be seeing, is a few livery changes. As you can see, we've got to take this exit on the pit lane, otherwise we enter straight into the race of 9 and it's severely dangerous. But everyone else has had the same idea. Our teammate is directly behind us in Michael, sat directly behind us. But yeah, so far in this race, I'm actually okay with what's happened. The pit lap 1 strategy was Michael's idea, but at the same time, everybody else has copied it. You can see everyone's behind us, which is a problem because the drivers behind us are the faster drivers that won race 1 all finished above us. So we are sort of in a situation where, yeah, we couldn't do an awful lot. As you can see now, we're just trying to get through this corner. You can see a few drivers in the pit lane right now as we're sideways through there, which is a problem, but we're trying our very best to keep going. As you can see now, Cosmic side by side with us. As we turn in, we lose the back end slightly. Cosmic comes over on us, and it... that was a very annoying moment. At the time, I lost my head. As you can see, I tried to clip it, and the game does that again. Same shit as last week. But I'm going to speak now from the future. At the time, I was really annoyed. I still believe Cosmic could have left me more space, but I thought it was all his fault at first. I would say it's more of a racing incident. 2 into 1 doesn't really go, and yeah, can't do much about it. But that's my opinion looking back at it. Yeah, it's just annoying. It's a little bit annoying, but what can you do about it? As you can now see, we lose the back end. We passed Gallardo, but this is another thing I didn't like in this race, and I don't know if I included a lot of it. Gallardo and I could have worked together. He had a tendency to be good in certain areas compared to me, and he decided to try and throw it down the inside. This is my fault. I went really deep. Gallardo goes down the inside of us. We turn in. Obviously, he's there. We had to kind of just turn out of the corner. But yeah, at the moment, kind of just settling down. My teammate was giving me a little pep talk in the chat, saying you've got the pace. Obviously, being last right now, my head was in Mars. But I'm just trying my best just to settle back down, find my composure, make a couple overtakes, and get the positions back, really. We're looking to try and maybe zone back in on the top 10. As you can see, I'll push Gallardo slightly wide there. Bit aggressive, but at the moment, at this point, my head was really, I was really angry. I was driving with anger in my eyes, if I'm completely honest with you. But yeah, we're just trying to now settle ourselves down, calm back down, chill out, find the grip, and obviously the conditions are different from race 1. Race 1 conditions suited me a little bit more. Race 2 conditions were horrific. It was very wet, obviously with my, I used a stick drifting controller, and yeah, I struggled a little bit with the grip. As you can see, I throw it down the inside of Gallardo to pure frustration. He tries to come back at us instead of sitting behind us, as now we're side by side. But we are famously good out of this corner. A little while, I forgot to short shift this lap, so that might cause me an issue. But short shifting was the key through there. But I think I lost my concentration slightly on this lap. As you can see, we're side by side on the curb. nearly spun the car on that curve. That would have been deadly, and that would have been race over. But we're still side by side with Gallardo. You can see there's a driver miles off the track there. I don't know who that is. Oh, it's Fox, mate. He's coming back on the track really dangerously. As we now had to swerve around the outside of him. That's fine. Not too much to worry. At the time, I thought he was going to drive into me, if I'm completely honest. But it's fine looking back at it. We're now into P16. 2 moves made. Gallardo will probably come back at us at some point because he had the pace to. As we tried to go down the inside of Dwarf, but Vectrex was there to prevent that and box us in slightly. As you can see, Dwarf is right in front of us. He's hit us a few times, I believe, in race 1. We made contact with him a couple times in the first round as well. It's nothing malicious. It's just we end up being on the same part of the track, and in touring cars, you're going to make contact. That's just part of racing in touring cars. As you can see, Vectrex tried to force me over the track, and I refused to allow him that space. And I said, no, that position on the track is mine. You're not pushing me over. As you can see now, Dwarf, side by side with us. Are we going to make this move on Dwarf? We're considering it right now. Vectrex is coming back at us. We are trying to go around the outside of Dwarf. Kind of outbrake ourselves slightly. Force Dwarf a little bit wider than he would like to be. And we make that overtake with a little nudge there from Vectrex to push us through as well. And now Gallardo, next target for us. Can we get a move on Gallardo? You can see Dwarf is catching us. That proximity arrow getting closer. And Gallardo has been pushed slightly wide. But we run wide ourselves, and there's Dwarf down the inside. Slight bit of contact again. This is what I'm saying about Dwarf. There's nothing malicious, but we just keep coming together. We can't avoid each other. I looked behind to see where he was, because I had no idea where he was at this point of the track. And now Gallardo is in front of us again. We slightly lose the back end. Dwarf, I'm sure, turned into me there. You guys watch that clip back. Maybe rewind it. I'm sure Dwarf turned into me with the AI, with the player inside the car. I am convinced he turned left. That looked very deliberate contact. And one of those really annoying moments. As you can see at the time, I thought it was deliberate contact as well. Because this next corner through here, we're running really well through there. And you can see someone's coming out the pit lane as well. We don't want to get involved with that. But you can see from this next move, I believe Dwarf to be guilty of hitting me that last lap. As it's a really hard overtake, but it is NASCAR. NASCAR touring cars at the end of the day. And Robin is racing. I forced my way through on Dwarf. I was not happy with the previous move he made on me. So I forced my way through, made the overtake, and now we're trying to home in on Haaland and Gallardo, who are the next 2 targets in front of us. And I don't think Dwarf's head's in the game at the minute, because he has lost a lot of time since I passed him. And now we're trying to go for the move on Haaland. Can we make that move down the inside? Gallardo's coming over to sort of block me. I don't know if these 2 are teammates. I know they're not. They ain't got the same livery. But Gallardo was working with him. He just came over and blocked my line entirely, knowing that I'm not going to make a move on him through there anyway, because he's better than me through that corner. As you can see now, I'm trying to set back for a cutback on Haaland, and it's allowed Dwarf to catch us a little bit as we lose the back end slightly. But we are still here. We're still in the battle for P12. This would be an okay result considering what's gone on in this race. We've had a few minutes of disasters, few things go wrong, obviously nearly spun. We've been hit a couple of times. Just one of those races, as now we go really deep into turn 1, which has allowed Dwarf a little bit of a sniff of a hope to get back at us. But that's just, I don't know what I was thinking. I don't think I was concentrating. As now we're going to go for a move on Haaland, are we? Are we going to actually be able to get side by side? Trying to go round the outside. Going to go for the cutback, are we? Dwarf's now back in this battle. As we try to go for the cutback on Haaland, we've allowed Dwarf right behind us now. As you probably can hear my chair squeaking, I do apologise if you do. But yeah, can we make this overtake on Haaland going on to the final few corners before the final lap? As we go now for the inside line, try to slow the car down without losing too much of the back end. Just about slow it down. Dwarf hits us again. Like, come on, you've hit us enough times, my friend. What are you doing? As he's now down the inside again, tried to squeeze me, and I said, no, you ain't having that space. And then he tries to turn into me again. I'm convinced about it. It's one of those annoying incidents where now Dwarf is right beside us. We're trying to squeeze him over, give him no space at all. As now, we need to make this move on Haaland. I am adamant at this point in my head that I want P13. And I'm going to seed and see if I can do anything to get the position. This would be a decent result considering how the race has gone. As now Haaland is our target. Are we going to go for a lunge down the inside? No. We decided against it. He goes deep. He defends into the entrance of the corner, which compromises exit, and we just go for the cutback. Nice easy overtake, not really having to do anything, not really having to work for that overtake. Now can we hold it to the final couple of corners of the race? It's now depending what we can do. I don't know if I can do it, but we're going to go deep in. Just block ourselves on the racing line. He can't overtake us if we're on the racing line. We are very good on exits through these corners. We are creeping the car through these final corners. Going to get the exit right. Little short shift. Not as short shift as I was doing in qualifying, but that is a decent result. P13, as you can probably tell when I cross this line, I am not a happy bunny. The fact I drive straight into the wall, not happy at all. But we have managed to finish P30, and I hope you enjoyed. I will see you live on Twitch for round on Thursday for the next